What's up, guys? Intel Nick here, and welcome back to our Throwback Thursday. Today we're going to be taking a look at Ratchet Deadlocked for the PS2. Now, I know it's been a while since I've done a PS2 game. The last one I did was actually the first Throwback Thursday that I did, which is my first game ever, which is Ratchet and Clank 3, Up Your Arsenal. And so yeah, this is Ratchet Deadlocked. And I'll start with contestant. There's like 5 different types of difficulties, and this takes place after Ratchet and Clank 3 Up Your Arsenal. It's not one of my favorite Ratchet games, but it is still pretty fun. I like Going Commando a little bit better, which is the second game, but I have it, but the disc just won't play. I think it's just too scratched up. I'm gonna need to buy a new one. And then the other Ratchet and Clank games I have are Secret Agent Clank and Secret Agent Clank. Actually, no, I already said that. Secret Agent Clank and Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. But yeah, this is basically Ratchet's own game, because as you see by the title, it's not Ratchet and Clank Deadlocked, it's Ratchet Deadlocked, so it's kind of his own game. Unlike Mario, who really hasn't had his own game. You know, because like if you think about it, Mario's always been with like some other playable character, either Luigi or
just a sec.
Actually, I think he had his own game in some games, but
long time no see.
most of the time
so Metropolis still
he's paired up with Luigi.
Greetings, Captain.
But yeah.
I see you're taking
So as you can see, he's in the Starship Phoenix right now, which is from Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. And he actually gets kidnapped,
as you know, Captain
as you'll see later.
I've just been informed that he's been killed.
But basically what happens is all the heroes are kidnapped into this stadium, and Ratchet's one of them. But then Ratchet's gonna just basically destroy what they're calling Dread Zone.
The Shadow Sector?
Basically he's doing it for money. That guy that was just shown before. But yeah, I like how Ratchet and Clank games, like, they they're like in order. Like, it's not like some random adventure. It usually is based off of the last game.
You guys are here to fix the starboard engine, huh?
So yeah, some of the Dread Zone, I guess, employees kidnapped Ratchet, Clank, and forget what that Big Al, and basically taking us to the Dread Zone station. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see more PS2 games. I might buy some. They're pretty cheap on like eBay or Amazon. I liked, as a kid, I played We Love Katamari, bunch of Ratchet and Clank games, and then movie or TV show games like Fairly Odd Parents video games, SpongeBob video games, and other things like that.
You've been unconscious for hours. You're probably a little disoriented.
So yeah, now they're at the Dread Zone.
Whoops.
And I think either Al made this or Dread Zone made this, because to know what Ratchet's doing, and basically Ratchet is stuck here.
Activate your speech function.
Me out of this thing, you blarg-headed frack monkey! I can barely breathe and my tail feels like it's shoved right up my...
There seems to be a problem with the speech circuitry. I'll take a look at it later. Now hold still. Let's just see if I wired that teleportation circuitry right. The new armor you're wearing is standard issue for new contestants.
Contestants?
We will explain later. If
Yeah, I don't think Al made this. I think Dread Zone employees put it on him. So yeah, this is basically a tutorial.
First, look over at
Can I even
on your left.
move or no? Okay.
Turn to face the hollow target on the right, then fire. Good. Now shoot the hollow target above you.
Yeah, it's actually a really, I guess, good tutorial, because like in, I don't even think, in Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal, was there a tutorial? I don't even think so. Only in this game. I guess because people didn't know how to play Ratchet and Clank games.
Good, Ratchet.
I mean, this isn't a bad game at all, but like it's different from other Ratchet and Clank games. Basically, if you have played Ratchet and Clank 3 Up Your Arsenal, it's basically a game. This game is based off of Annihilation Nation, which is a planet in Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal, and it basically is Annihilation Nation, where you just do a bunch of crazy things like hopping over fire platforms and killing enemies and like doing challenges, like you can't get the enemies past this point or else you'll lose, or and stuff like that. So it basically is like, I mean, I did like Annihilation Nation in Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal, and I mean, making a game about it, like I have beaten this game. Making a game about Annihilation Nation basically is a pretty good idea. It's pretty fun. But like, I wouldn't say it's like the most fun in Up Your Arsenal, but it still is pretty fun.
When the bar is full, you will gain a level and your nanotech will increase.
Alright, so basically it's just like Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. You have you start off with 10 HP. I think in Up Your Arsenal you can actually start with 20, but I could be wrong. But yeah, as you keep killing enemies, you'll start gaining experience, and when your experience is all the way up, then you can basically level up. But the cool thing about this game is that you can actually add mods to your weapons, which is actually really cool. You can have it either shoot faster, have more ammo, make them turn into animals, like when you hit them. I think like have a better aim. But yeah. Alright, so those are like the test dummies. So yeah, if I try to escape or do anything that the audience doesn't want me to do, that will happen to me. So yeah, it doesn't really happen that often, but like if you do try to escape or I don't really remember, because like you actually take the thing that zaps you off. Ratchet does that, or not Ratchet, Clank does that, and when he does that, I think he almost dies basically, but he gets the thing that can kill me with a click of the button, but Clank takes that off, but he almost dies.
This place is crazy.
I think it's the thing on my back actually that tracks me, and if I do something wrong, it either electrocutes me or makes me explode.
Prisoner by a criminal organization. This is no time for fantasizing.
So yeah, like it's kind of weird though. Like basically what happens in Dread Zone is all the heroes are captured, and they basically destroy other either robots or even other heroes. Alright, so in the vendor we have basically a bomb type of weapon and acid. So this is one of the mods that you can have. Let's see. Acid causes damage over time to affect enemies. This mod injects each shot with high molarity hydrofluoric acid mixed with a particularly unfriendly form of Sarthossian swamp bacteria. Parental supervision recommended for children under 5 years of age. I love how they add that. But yeah, actually, I think in my old account I added acid with the B6 Obliterator. I don't really remember playing this that much as a kid, but I did remember Clank almost dying and like upgrading my armor and stuff like that. And you also get these two little buddies, which I guess Al might introduce to us. And he's dancing to Courtney Gears right here.
Hey, Ratchet.
That's actually part of Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal 3. Or, not 3, but Ratchet and Clank 3.
Hi, sir.
So yeah, these are two little friends that will help us
won't be needing them anymore.
when we compete.
I hope not. I still have nightmares about it.
Oh, suck it up, Green.
But yeah, you have like one guy who's like really tough and confident, and then you have one guy who's always worried. And you can actually control these guys, which is really cool actually. Probably the coolest part about this game, these two guys. You can control them to basically there are screws in the ground, and you have to wrench them downward. There are you can make them shield you when you're doing that. They can freeze enemies at some times. It depends on what enemy they are, but I think it's one type of enemy that they can actually freeze them, which is pretty cool. And you can also always heal them whenever they go down or get shot down or whatever. You can revive them at any time, which is actually kind of OP because you can just let your two little guys like do all the damage while you just sit there and reviving them.
Thanks, Clank.
It's not like you have to go up to them and revive them. It's just on the D-pad. You just have to click it and it's done. Alright, so now I guess we're going to our first challenge or show, I guess. Alright, so the Battle Dome we're going to. You can actually go to other places other than the Battle Dome, but they're kind of the same thing where it's like you have to do this thing either in a certain time, or it's like you have to defeat enemies or like platforming, stuff like that. Stuff that you see in Annihilation Nation, basically.
I'm not a real Tyrannoid. Will you lose your lunch if you have to watch one more reality dating show?
If you know anything about this guy, he loves commercials. Like, he advertises way too much just to get money. He's basically Mr. Krabs. He always wants money. And so, like, the #1 hero I think is Ace. I forget what his last name is, but Ace Hardlight or whatever it's called. He advertises him a lot. Like, he says we got action figures, we got like helmets, we got like wigs, stuff like that. And he's like commercials. Yeah, Ace Hardlight. And then like when Ratchet defeated Ace Hardlight, he was like, "Alright, you're the new big hero, everyone loves you," and then he's like, "Gonna make your own t-shirts and all that stuff," and he's like, commercials. And then you have these announcers. This announcer's actually pretty funny. He's like, "Don't try this at home, kids. Do it at a friend's house.
Let me see here.
And then, what's her name again? Juanica, I think it is. But yeah, she's pretty funny too.
Coming up later, so stay tuned to Dread Zone. Well, here he is.
And he's kind of like the announcer in Annihilation Nation, which we never actually find out, but we actually see the announcer in this game. So we're basically a new contestant, a rookie. No one knows what we're capable of. But, I mean, we're kind of weak. We only, at level 1, we only have 10 HP. And, we only have one weapon, that's level 1. But, now we have our 2 buddies that help out. They're not that powerful. They do, like, maybe one shot of, these dual Vipers that I have. Just like your standard weapon. Okay, so here's where they introduce, you press the down button to just revive them. They'll get up in a few seconds and start fighting again. They also make they also can help out by making grind rails, only at certain points though, where you're allowed to and stuff. Also, wait, I forget what I was gonna say. Yeah, I forget what. Oh yeah, you can have weapons that are greater than level 8, unlike in Up Your Arsenal, which the highest level is Omega, which is level 8. And also, you don't have Clank on your back because it's called Ratchet Deadlocked, which can be annoying sometimes if you're used to the Ratchet and Clank format of Clank basically not really saving you, but helping you glide across and stuff. Alright, I'm out of ammo. Just gotta use my wrench. I think you can actually upgrade this one. I was gonna say wench, but you can actually upgrade this wrench. I think in this game. I forget which game it actually was. I'm pretty sure it is this game, and also Going Commando.
Dread Zone challenges sometimes use bolt cranks to activate devices or
But yeah, so the little guys that I have right now, they can't actually do that screw yet. I have to kind of teach them to do that. Yeah, I actually have to buy it, I think, from Al. He'll like install a mod for me to have the 2 guys that I have to actually do that, and also to put a shield around the guy who's doing that. So it's kind of OP because you can actually get a guy like doing that and the other guy shielding him, so basically they can't really do anything. Alright, so this is one of the instances where the guys can actually freeze the enemy right there, and then you can just shoot him down, and he should die. There we go.
Excellent work, Ratchet. Now that you have survived the qualification course,
we got a green medal. I forget what the medals do. I haven't played this game in a while, like the beginning of the game. I beat the game actually a week ago. I started playing it again, and I noticed that I was like on the second to last world, and then basically beat Ace Hardlight and this guy too.
Okay, shoot. Would you like to buy an Ace Hardlight
and the Battle Dome also.
How about an Ace Hardlight lunchbox?
Yeah, see, this is his advertising.
Collectible trading cards? Ace Hardlight is the perfectly manufactured celebrity, straight from the presses of the Gleeman Vox.
Like, he's basically making stupid money from this. It's not really a bad idea he has. Capturing all these heroes that everyone knows and loves, making them fight against each other, and then the best hero he advertises, and everyone will want like his action figures and shit.
So what are you saying exactly? Zip it, Wonder Boy. The little Billies and Susies of the world are spending $1 trillion bolts a day on worthless swag, and I'm completely cut out of the market. Either you start selling this junk, or I'll find someone who will.
It's not a bad idea, but he can't sell anything. Also, at the end of the cutscene is hilarious. Basically, Nefarious and Lawrence, at the end of Ratchet and Clank 3,
Ratchet, you need to choose where you are going to compete next.
basically, Lawrence and
This is the
Dr. Nefarious, I think, are like sent to the moon, and then, or like an asteroid, and they head to the space dome, which is here. But then the space dome explodes because of Ratchet, and he's like, Lawrence, what happened to the spaceship? And he's like, how was I supposed to know it was gonna blow up? And he's like, Lawrence, and then it gets weird from there. It's just like his radio head, and or like whatever it is, like the TV, where it's like oh, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's part of Dr. Nefarious. And then Lawrence has to slap in the back of the head to like gain control back, I guess, of his body. But like, it's so weird. The end, like the true end, the final like few seconds of the final cutscene. Alright, so now we're going to our first world, other than the Battle Dome, and we have the announcer and Juanita.
That's right, Dallas.
Okay, his name's Dallas, I didn't even know that.
Even from up here, this season's Dread Zone battle courses look bigger and deadlier than ever.
It's a wonder contestants keep volunteering, isn't it?
That's a good one. Oh yeah. The Vox
Yeah, Dallas wants Juanita so bad.
This once sacred robotic burial ground into a deadly Dread Zone
Like,
battle
he
course.
talks about Juanita a lot,
Look, here comes today's
and at the end, like, I forget what he's like when they're about to die, because like the self-destruct is about to happen of the Battle Dome. He's like, if we all die, I have like some things to admit, and he like says some stupid things, but it's actually pretty funny.
The other side of this mountain pass.
Alright, so let's go. So basically, I think we have to get to like a certain area of the
shields on that turret are
planet, I guess.
You will have to use an EMP to take them down. Command your bot to toss out an EMP by pressing the left directional button.
Yeah, I know what to do, Clank.
Run, Ratchet, run!
It's actually cool how like Clank is your tutorial guy. And actually, it looks like we have a new weapon. Or maybe we just always had this weapon, but just got it now, I guess. Alright, so now we have the Magma Cannon, which is actually pretty powerful. It's like your shotgun type of weapon. And, wait, where do we put EMP? Oh, okay, on these things. But yeah, it's actually a pretty powerful weapon. I added the mod, where they turn into animals, which isn't that helpful actually. When they turn to animals, when you alright, thanks for interrupting me, Clank, but when you add the mod of when you shoot enemies, they turn to animals. You have to kill the animals too in order to like keep moving on. Like if it's like 8 waves or something, the next wave won't come until you kill the animals of the enemies that you turn the animals into. So yeah. Alright, let's get some ammo. Alright, where do we have to go? This way, I guess. Or am I going the wrong way? I think I'm going the wrong way. Okay, it's this way. Right? Oh wait, it's down here, okay. Yeah, but right now, we don't have the mod for changing it to animals. Okay, so here's an instant where you can actually, turn where the helpers you have can actually screw in that bolt instead of you.
Ratchet uses the bathroom in that suit.
Alright, so here's where the announcer just either says stupid stuff or like really funny stuff. Sometimes both, actually. Like it could be really stupid that's actually funny. Alright, so we have to do 3 of these. How do I get up here? Alright, so here we have like zombie robots that we have to kill basically. What is that? Oh, that's just bolts. Alright, I'm gonna actually try and upgrade my dual Vipers here. Alright. They're almost level 2. I don't really know what the max level is. I haven't really tried, but I know that it can go higher than 8. I think it can go up to 10 actually. But it could be wrong. Alright, we have to get an EMP here. Alright, we have to revive. There we go.
To bring him back to life.
Destroy that with the magma cannon. There we go. Alright, I'll let my buddies help me. I don't really know what to call these guys. I guess you can call them buddies. Call them helpers. Alright, where are those guys? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because my helpers just destroy them. Right, so the thing with the zombies, I think, you actually, like, basically kill their bodies, but their legs still move sometimes. Alright, I'm just doing this to, like, help level them up. Alright, it's so close to leveling up, actually. Alright, wow, those guys do a lot of damage. A lot more than I thought. I think this is the last one. Then the bridge will activate. I'll let someone else do it and then protect them. Alright, why isn't anyone doing this? Hello? Fine, I'll do it then. But I hope you guys protect me. Of course you guys don't. That's why I wanted someone else to do it. But it didn't work. Alright, do I have to really start this all over again? Okay, never mind. I just have to go do this one again. Alright, so please do it. Thank you. It actually worked this time. I'll shoot these guys down actually with the magma cannon.
Ratchet, you can expand
there we go.
At any time to get a better view of the area.
Seriously, those guys do a lot of damage for like being only level 2. Like they kill what, a fourth of your health. Like that's pretty tough for first enemies. I mean, doing 3, I get 2 damage, but 3 damage, like 2 damage is only a 1/6 of your health. But a 1/4 is ridiculous. So you basically only have 4 shots. See, like those right there. His legs and body fell off, or his body fell off from his legs, and they're separate basically. Alright, so close to leveling up.
Ratchet, I am detecting a swing shot orb ahead. Jump towards it and hold down the fire button. Your swing shot.
Alright, so yeah, we actually have the slingshot from the last game of your arsenal. Alright, so close to leveling up. I need like 2 more hits. course it
What do
ends.
you know, folks? Ratchet has
Course.
found the Landstalker.
Alright, so here we have the Landstalker, or whatever you said. It's new to this game. It's kind of fun using it, but like it's hard to control. Like you move with the analog stick. Like look at all these controls. You move with the analog stick. You rotate your torso to the right. You jump by clicking X. Sidestep with L2 and R2. Fire guns with R1. Charge mortars with L1. Fire mortars and release with L1, and then enter or exit with
Ratchet,
X.
you will have to use the Landstalker's mortars to destroy
So,
those quasar
yeah.
orbs. That should clear the way.
Alright, so I guess this is gonna be an easy level, kind of. Especially since, I already know what I'm doing. Like, this is new to me. Because there are a lot of levels like this.
Remember, don't try any of this at
Yeah,
home.
here he
Go to
says
a
it.
friend's house.
Go to a friend's house. Don't try this at home, kids. Do it at a friend's house.
Team Darkstar is breaking this place apart.
So we're actually almost done already. It's kind of crazy. But I mean, I guess it's basically introducing you to the Landstalker and stuff. So I guess it's pretty easy. I think I actually had trouble with this as a kid. Didn't know what was going on, I guess.
I wonder if the Landstalker's stick or auto.
Alright. And there we go. Pretty easy. And also, as you can see with the results screen, you have skill points. I think there are about 15 in every area or planet. And doing them, you get a lot of bolts that can help you buy mods or weapons.
All your opponents in order to complete this challenge. In other words,
so yeah, we basically have waves here. And nice, we got level 2 dual Vipers, get 7 more power, and yeah, you basically don't upgrade your ammo. It's actually counted as a mod instead of leveling up, but leveling up just makes them more powerful. Alright, now I'm gonna actually try and level up the magma cannon. Cause like I like to level up everything at the same time. Like I don't really like having like something level 5 and like another one level 2 or level 3.
I have, and it's fantastic.
I didn't hear what he said there, but it was either something stupid or something funny. But it can be annoying, the announcers, they are kind of repetitive sometimes, but other than that, they're he's really funny, Dallas and Juanina.
Oh man, these guys
Juanina doesn't really talk that much, but
feel that, Juanita?
yeah. Do you hear him? He's like, do you feel that, Juanina? Alright, so now we got the magma cannon level 2. It has, I got 20 more power right now per hit. So yeah. And then Juanina's usually like look at that Lombax go. He's gonna die, and like I'm enjoying this so much. Like stuff like that. Like she's actually not really on our side. And with that, we actually got a hacker ray, but we don't actually use that. The buddies actually do that instead. So yeah.
You must earn dread points in order to unlock new planets.
I'm actually gonna.
You can earn them.
Can I exit this or no?
On any accessible planet.
Alright, those are like the skills, the skill points right here. But I'm actually gonna. I want to end this, but guess I have to do this in order to like exit and stuff. I'll do this one because it gives you the most amount of bolts and dread points.
This is a Dread Zone favorite. Our contestant will have
Alright,
to
when
destroy
you get a
3
score of
ancient
3, I don't know what
statues
that means
all in a
though.
matter of minutes. You
Oh,
gotta
okay,
love
so
it.
we have to destroy this tower basically, I guess. Where our guys right here are gonna like I guess put in bombs, I guess, on this tower. I guess we have to destroy 3 of them. So there's one. And then I guess we have to do 2 more. But yeah, the hacker ray, it's only for the buddies that I have here. And we don't actually use it, unlike in
What kind of cookie would he be? I'm gonna go with Snickerdoodle.
yeah, so the guys only use them, unlike in Ratchet & Clank 3 Up Your Arsenal, where you use the slingshot thing as actually a hacker device. And it's actually kind of hard to use to hack the different areas, but it's pretty fun too. To be honest, I actually completed 100% Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal 3 about a week ago because spring break and everything, and I had some free time. So I'm pretty proud of that too, because it's my first game and I 100% completed it, even though I had it for like probably 10 years now.
Your bots accumulate attack power each time they take a hit.
Oh, wait,
or
okay,
deal
that's
damage. When the power meter reaches full, you can order
I
them
was
to
wondering
deliver
what that red
devastating
meter is in the
physical
middle,
attack.
but alright, that was kind of a waste, to be honest. But yeah, the power meter in the middle, I guess the more your buddies do damage, the more the red meter goes up, and then you can do like a bomb attack, which is very powerful, but I just wasted it. Alright, so let's blow this thing up again. So many zombies. Probably use the magma cannon because it like destroys more than one enemy. Yeah, look at that. It's actually lagging, I think, a little bit. I know there's just one challenge called End Zone where you play it and like enemies can't get past this one barrier, and if they do, then you start losing points, and you have like 100 points, and every second enemies over that barrier, you lose 1 point. And if you put the mini turrets down and you put a lot of them, it actually lags the game a lot, and it's pretty funny. Can I actually exit out of this? Alright, whatever. I guess I'll just... Oh, okay, I'm just gonna go Dread Station and end the video, basically. Alright. Just gotta wait. I mean, I could probably just end it here, but want a good place to end it. Okay. Landing. It's kind of the same thing in Ratchet & Clank, where the loading scenes are you like basically on your ship going to different areas. But yeah, okay, so that is Ratchet & Clank, not Ratchet & Clank, but Ratchet Deadlocked for the PlayStation 2. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more Throwback Thursdays right here on Tell Nick. Bye.